Okay, so that is the first power of exponent. A to the power of m times a to the power of n is equals to a to the power of m plus n. Okay, so our second law is a to the power of m to the power of n is equals to a m n. Okay, so right now we have three laws already. Yeah, this is what we're going to use to solve all the questions. Okay. Okay, so there's a few more things that you must know. That is a to the power of 0, which you already know all this. A to the power of 0 is 1. A to the power of negative n is equals to, negative means we can write it as a to the power of 1 over a to the power of n. Whenever you have a negative, it's 1 over a to the power of n. Okay, so if we have a to the power of m over n, it means square root is root n. It means a root n to the power of m, or you can write it like this, a root n the whole thing to the power of m. It means the same. You can write either way. And if you have a to the power of x, if it's given that a to the power x is equals to a to the power of y, then x is equals to y. Okay. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven laws of exponents that we can use to solve any problem concerning exponents. Okay. Okay, now let's go and do some examples. Number 1. Okay. Find the value of 27 to the power of 2/3. 27 to the power of 2/3. So you know that 27 to the power of 2/3 equals to 27 root 3, the whole thing squared. Okay, so 27 root 3 is 3. 3 squared is equals to 9. Any problem? Question 1. Okay, okay, second question, find the value. 16 over 81 to the power of negative 3 over 4. So how do we do this? This here is negative to the power of negative. So we know that if it's the power of negative, we write it as 1 over 16 over 81 to the power of 3 over 4. Okay, so I'm going to show you every single step. So when you do your calculations, you don't have to do every single steps. Okay, so this is 1 over 16 to the power of 3 over 4 over 81 to the power of 3 over 4, correct? Is also equals to, because it's 1 over this, that means 1 divided by this over this is 81 to the power of 3 over 4 over 16 to the power of 3 over 4, correct? So this is actually from here, this is 81 root 4 cube over 16 root 4 cube. Okay, so 81 root 4 is 3. Okay, so it's 3 cube over 16 root 4 is 2. So this is 2 cube. So we have 27 over 8. Can you understand this?
Yes.
Okay, so if you see from this step here to here, there's a shortcut, right? We can see the shortcut straight away. Yeah? That means if you're given like this is equals to, straight away, if up here is negative, the power of negative, then straight away it is 81 over 16 to the power of 3 over 4. Okay, so you can directly change from here to change. If the power of negative, we just turn this upside down and put here the power of positive 3 over 4. So you can skip all these steps and go straight to, from here you can go straight to here. Okay, if you understand this already, yeah? If you don't understand this, if you can't remember this, then you go through the steps step by step, do it logically lah. Okay, so this is question 1 and question 2. Okay, so question 3. 0.25 to the power of 3 over 2. You tell me how to do this. Tell me and I'll write it down. 0.25 to the power of 3 over 2. So it's difficult to work with decimals. So what do we do?
Change to fraction.
How? What's the fraction?
1 over 4.
Yes, you can write, if you're not sure, you can write 25 over 100 to the power 3 over 2 and then change it to 104, or you can do it directly, okay? So this is actually 1 to the power of 3 over 2 over 4 to the power of 3 over 2. So 1 to the power of anything, any positive number is 1, over 4 to the power of 3 over 2, it means square root of 4. If here the root is 2, we don't have to write. Any other root you must write, but even if you write, it's not wrong. So, to the power of 3. So, what do we get here? 1 over square root 4 is 2. 2 to the power of 3 is 8. So, it's 1 over 8. Okay, so question 4. Find x when 9 to the power of x is 27. So when you see an exponent here, so you know, try to change everything to the form of power, okay? So we have 9 to the power of x is 27. So 9, we know, is also equals to 3 to the power of 2. And 27 is 3 to the power of 3. So 3 to the power of 2 times power of x means 3 to the power of 2x is equals to 3 to the power of 3. So now we have same base, here 3, here 3. Because the base is the same, therefore 2x is equals to 3. If the base is the same, then the exponents are also the same. So 2x is equals to 3, x is equals to 3 over 2. Okay, question 5. Simplify, okay. 32 to the power of 3 over 2 times 2 to the power of negative 3 over 2. So what do we know now? So we look for clues from the question. We can see this base is 32, this base is 2. Can we change 32 to base 2? Can? What is 32
Yes.
to the power of? 32 is 2 to the power of 5. Yes, 2 to the power of 5 to the power of 3 over 2 multiplied by 2 to the power of negative 3 over 2. So this one, 5 and 3 over 2, we multiply. Yeah? So this is 2 to the power of 15 over 2 times 2 to the power of negative 3 over 2. When the base is same and multiply, then we add the exponents. Okay, plus negative 3 over 2. So this is 15 minus 3 is 12 over 2 is 6. So 2 to the power of 6, which is 64.
Madam,
Okay? Yeah?
isn't it 2 to the power of 13 over 2?
I think 15 minus 3 is 12, right? 12 divided by 2.
No,
Correct or
the
not?
first one. The second row.
This one.
The second
2
row.
to the power of 5 times 3 over 2 is 15 over 2 times 3. Alright, isn't it? Which one is wrong?
The 15 over 2.
This one. This one? 5 times 3? Because this is actually, I didn't write it properly. Yeah, it's my fault. I didn't write it properly, okay? This is 2 over 5. This is 3 over 2. It's like this. So it's 5 times 3, 15 over 2. Okay. It's like this here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So the last question. Okay. Simplify. Simplify. This is negative 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by negative 2 to the power of 7 divided by 3 times 4 to the power of 6. Okay, one look at this. What is the common base here? One look at all these numbers. What is the common base? What do you think is the common base?
2.
2, yes. You see here, negative 2, 4 can also be written as 2. So the common base is 2. So try to change everything to 2's, okay? So first let us simplify the numerator first, okay? So we have negative 2 to the power of 3 plus 7 over 3 times, trying to change this 4 into 2, we'll get 2 to the power of 2 times 6, okay? So this is negative 2 to the power of 10 over 3 times 2 to the power of 12. Now what do we do? How do we solve this? You can see 2, 2 here, but how do we make this negative 2? And this, how do we solve this?
1 over 2.
What over 2? If this is negative 10, then we can bring it down. Okay, now we want to make this negative 2 and this positive 2 same. How can we do that?
2 the power of negative 1.
2 to the power of negative. Okay, negative 2 and 2 to the power of negative 1 is actually 1 over 2 to the power of 1. So 1 over 2. So these two is not the same. It's good that we try and learn this, okay? Okay, so we can't write it like this. Okay, so there's one thing that you must, when you do a lot of practice, then you know this instantly, because this is an even number. So you know that negative 2 to the power of 2 is 4. 2 to the power of 2 is also 4. Okay, so negative 2 to the power of 2 is also equals to 2 to the power of 2 if the power is even. So here the power is even, right? So therefore this is the same as 2 to the power of 10. Negative 2 to the power of 10 is the same as 2 to the power of 10 over 3 times 2 to the power of 12. Okay, so now you can solve this two. Okay, how do we solve this two? How do
Minus.
we, minus, yes. So what minus what? So this also equals to, easier for us to write like this. 1 over 3 times 2 to the power of 10 over 2 to the power of 12. This is 1 over 3 times 2 to the power of 10 minus 12.
12.
Okay, so this is 2, the power of negative 2 over 3 is equals to 1 over 3 times 2 to the power of 2 is equals to 1 over 12. Okay, and some of you can skip steps and you can do if you don't want to do very long, okay? Or you can do it, take your time, do slowly and logically so you don't miss anything and don't go wrong anywhere.